Hello, my beautifuls. Hello, my gods and goddesses. Okay, welcome back to the Balance Candle. My name is Ramira, aka Mira, and I help moms master mindset, money, and motherhood, all while creating a balanced life for themselves. Eyelashes is off. Let's get real. I help moms transition from survival mode to soft life. All right. Teaching them that, hey, God has already prepared for us to have this self-abundant life. So let's go ahead and put ourselves into it. All right, let's step into this new season. Let's step into this new life. Let's step into this new timeline. Okay. All right. All right. And one second, baby boy. One second. One second. And we're back. I'm a mom. What? What? I'm a mom. Oh, um, if this is your first time, if this is your first time following me, make sure. All right, if this is your first time seeing me, make sure that you follow me. Make sure that you subscribe to me. All right. Make sure you join the tribe. And make sure you connect with me on all levels. All right, welcome. As you can see, it's the real deal over here. And kids call me. I have brain farts. It's no fluff around here. All right. I keep it real on YouTube. All right, y'all get the best of me. Y'all get the all of me. All right, y'all get me and my Pisces emotions. All right. One day we swimming in calm water. All right. Look at the butterflies. Look at the sun. Connect to Earth. And then, hey, we little mini sharks. Chop your arm off. Thought this was a fish. No, baby. So welcome. All right. And if this is your returning time, welcome back, baby. Welcome back. All right. Um, so I wanted to actually have a couple of I wanted to have a couple of videos. One was talking about, taking that leap of faith. But then this one, I can really kind of combine them because I still want you to take a leap of faith, right? I still want you to get into the alignment of what you need for yourself, for your new vision, the new vision that you have for yourself, the new life that you want, right? You're changing your life, so you're trying to create a new life, right? So I do want you to take the leap of faith. But before we start taking the leap of faith, I want to give you 5 reasons on why most people don't actually start taking charge of their life and start to change it. All right, so first one that I have is the attachment to identity. All right. Who's been prideful before? Who's been egotistic before? All right. Who's been stuck in their own way? It's this way or the highway. All right. Also with that, the attachment of identity, especially if you are in maybe a leadership role or a education role or some type of role where people actually look up to you, you inspire them, you motivate them, you're guiding them, right? You already have this certain, oh, you're just this, right? So most people will stick to, I'm just this, all right? Give me 1 second. I thought I took my eyelashes off so that way, hey, the house is settled. All right. We're getting comfortable. Guys, it's darn near no more school right now. You would think these that right now their kids has already turned off their brain. All right. So I'm like hopefully I don't have to pause again. Hopefully, but this is real. All right. Also, look, you're gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to what I'm saying. But I got a new hair clip. This one has my name on it. That's what I love. I've been loving like my little hair jewelry. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. And it's unique. All right. This one was handmade. Someone handmade this. I got this when I was camping. All right. The tribe, all right, welcomed me with open arms. And then I was in another group and they made this for me. All right, take the leap of faith. All right, I'm gonna tell you about that later. But before, let's get to it. All right, so the first one, the attachment and identity. What I was talking about, being in certain roles, you are looked upon to be this certain person. If you're the preacher's child, they expect you to be at a certain level and act a certain way and be a certain way and talk a certain way and but the attachment to identity. I know for me it was kind of hard removing my identity because it was, oh, Ramira is mom and Ramira, my life is never perfect, but for me, I've always did not share my life. So it will look on the outside like everything is good, but baby, all right, my I was having crashing moments and stuff like that until I just finally released it. Like, not saying that, I was just like, oh, let's just go reckless. Let's just, act like I'm the scum of the earth or something. But it was just more like, I can release some of this pressure on me because everybody is not perfect, right? Everybody go through stuff. Everybody has bad things that happen, has situations, go through their season, their ups and downs, all right? Your life is not complete if you're not having something going on in your life, right? Somebody said, if life is not life, and then you're not living. And I'm like, oh. So one, the attachment to identity, you have to remove the look at yourself in the mirror. You have to remove what you have known yourself to only be. If that is, I'm the good girl, or I'm the X, Y, and Z. Remove that, right? Remove that attachment so you can be free within your own body. You can be free for who you are and what you do and what you see as your strengths, and even recognizing your weaknesses as well. You got to recognize your weaknesses to remove the identity. So, and then, now that you identified your weaknesses, go ahead and work on those things that you can be able to work on, that you can be able to change. All right. Some of the things that you may feel like you're weak on are things that you can actually change, or things that you can acquire or obtain. All right. So you can change the situation. All right. Number two, comfortability. People are comfortable where they are. They don't want to see change. Oh no, I'm good where I'm at. Yeah, child turkey. No, I'm good where I'm at. I'm living a life, man. I don't know if it's with this hat that's making me sound like this, but it's like, I'm living a life, man. I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. I don't want to go nowhere. And they stay right there. Well, what's going to happen in 5 years? What's going to happen in 10 years? What's going to happen in 15 years? You're still going to be the cool guy. You're still going to be the old job turkey, right? What are you going to be known for? People stay stuck to where they feel comfortable. They don't want to see change. Sometimes change requires you to remove away from people. Change requires you to stop doing certain things, start breaking some habits. And people don't like to see change. People don't want to change. Change doesn't always feel good. All right. Especially if you have to let someone go or remove, or even just walking away from a job and certain things. You're so comfortable where you are that you don't want to see change. You don't want to grow. You don't want to expand. All right. Number two, it's your mental. So you might have anxiety, you might have depression. I've had it. I beat it. All right. What? Because once I feel a little feeling, I gotta shake that off. I might cry a little bit. All right. Because I used to be hard on myself, so it's like I'm not crying, but now it's just like I'm crying, I'm releasing. Ugh, get that out my way. Let me cry this out a little bit. It became so therapeutic for me too, especially as I was going through my grieving process, grieving my own self, grieving what I've known, grieving just everything. I never even really had the chance to grieve deaths as well. So it was like a grieving process that I was going through, and it was just like, oh, let me cry it out. All right, I might be a little tired. All right, might need to take a little nap about the middle of the day because I didn't cry, but I felt okay. I released it, went on about my day. All right, so it's mental. It's things that will keep you stuck in your head. And hold on, I think I had a couple of examples here. Um, also with their mental Also with the mental, it can be emotional wounds, it could be trauma wounds, it could be things that you are stuck to, that you're staying in. Most people have a poor mindset, people overlooking opportunities repeatedly mindset, the lack thereof. Um, the people may have went through traumatic things in their life, fear mongering, manipulation, uh, people taking advantage of you, right? Um, those things, especially if you don't address it, you can have a wound, you can be stuck to it, you can have this trauma, you can stay to it and you can stay stuck in your mind. All right. You gotta start releasing that. Um you gotta start breaking it down. All right, coming to reality of yourself, healing those wounds if you can, even if that is therapy, even that is talking into men groups or women groups, especially with the similar situations that you might be in, especially if it's like a traumatic thing that is like pondering on your life and it's always like a repeated pattern and it's something big, and you want to let that thing go. It could be addictions, it could be whatever, right? You got to get out of that. All right, you got to find something that you can be able to do to break that habit. All right, you got to get out of what your mind is normally telling you, you know. And also your mental can be like, oh, this is not safe, but it really may be actually safe for you. It's just that you are thinking because the way that you've been thinking previously, this is all you know. All right, so we got the attachment to identity, comfortability, your mental, right? Or even being, the physical as well can keep them stuck. All right, so number four is waiting for motivation. All right, it says people often wait to feel like changing or for a perfect, less hectic time that rarely arrives. Real change typically requires discipline and systems rather than fleeting bursts of motivation. All right. Sometimes it's not your motivation, it's what you're doing. All right. Sometimes it requires you to build a routine for yourself so you can make that your new norm. I started walking 2 minutes. All right. 3 minutes. All right. Let me see how far I can go. Let me see if I can reach that street. Then, and then it was just like, okay, I'm gonna walk up that street, walk down that street. Then it starts to get to a point where it's just like, I'm gonna run up this hill. Let me see how fast I can run. And then for me, and then it's like, okay, I notice this breathing techniques that you got to do when you're walking and running, especially when it comes to heels and flat surfaces and things like that, right? I had to build that to get to where it's just like, oh, I gotta walk. If I don't walk, my body is gonna be stiff or XYZ, right? Thank my dog who keeps me on my toes too. But, but waiting for the motivation. Sometimes it's not having the motivation, it's about what you're doing. Sometimes you can be unmotivated, but you can still work on the things that you can do to accomplish yourself. Especially if you are dealing with anxiety and depression. Some days it's just like I don't want to do no work. I don't feel up to it. But I got a system in place. If I do feel like that, what am I doing on this day? Is this, this could be, hey, let me try to stretch it out. Let me try to, and then I'll record that content, or I would have to do something in order to keep me motivated. And then also it's a process. Um, so waiting, so it's not about what you're doing. Sometimes you may not actually have all the motivation in the world, especially to reach the actual goals, but have something in place for when you're not feeling motivated, when you can't just come to the video and record, when you can't just um uh, when you can't, engage with different clients and things right now. All right, let me send you a pre-record. Let me send you an email. Let me send this. Sometimes I don't want to talk, but I'm still gonna do my work. But I'm still gonna make sure that I'm doing X, Y, and Z, even if it's the little things. So it's not about, some people are waiting for the motivation. They're waiting for that right moment. They're waiting for, okay, once I get this cleared and this cleared and this cleared, I'm gonna be able to do this. What if life happens at that time that you're ready to do this, and now you're waiting for another time of motivation? You should stay motivated. And even though when I know it's so easy to say, but stay motivated even when you don't feel motivated. Stay motivated when you feel like everything is around you is crashing. That is the best time to stay motivated. All right. Because it starts to tell your mind like, okay, even though these around me is happening, I can still be able to do X, Y, and Z. I can still be disciplined with myself. All right. Have those non-negotiables for yourself. At least 3 to 5 non-negotiables. What are you doing? All right. If you are someone that is have the anxiety, depression, or you're stuck in that survival mindset, right? Even if it's just the basic things, hey, I'm going to clean my bathrooms today. Let me at least do that today. And what's your non-negotiables? Kitchen gotta be clean. Kitchen and bathroom. My mom told me, hey, my kitchen and my bathroom are the main things that need to make sure you be clean. All right. And that's something that I actually, passed down to my kitchen and bathroom. I can't clean no dirty kitchens. All right. All right. I don't even I can't even take a shower if my bathroom not dirty, my bathroom not clean, because it's just like I don't want to get out the shower, me cleaning and my bathroom is dirty. It's just like I feel like I'm getting dirty again. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Um, so people are waiting for the right time when there's never a right time. The time is now. The time is to do it today. The time is to do it when you said that you're gonna do it, when you thought about it. Don't sit on it. Because once you sit on it, you procrastinate. Once you sit on it, you don't know what's going to happen next. When you sit on it, especially if someone else isn't involved as well, and you're sitting on it, and you're sitting on it, and sitting on it. All right. Okay. And number 5 is excuses. All right. What's that saying? Excuses is the tools of incompetence. Hello, what? Hello, what? People often find reasons like bad luck, lack of time, personality traits to protect themselves from the vulnerability of trying and potentially failing. my motto is, you know, I would rather say I tried it versus I didn't do it. Because we can always say, yeah, well, I was thinking about it. But did you do it? Did you try it out? Did you test it out? Right now, I'm in a phase of my life where I'm being optimistic. I'm not taking every opportunity, but if the opportunity presents itself and if it's right and I feel good and it's good and if it's alignment with me, why not? Why not? And then with excuses, you're automatically stopping yourself. When I used to do sales, right? And the things that the people, well, I didn't have time. I was helping people trying to make, you want to make money? Let's be a life insurance agent. But I don't got the time to do this next, Y, and Z, or I don't have the funds to do X, Y, and Z. And, making excuses for yourself. What if somebody say, okay, well, I got the money for you. Then what? What they gonna say? Well, what? Well, what? Right? So wait, do I gotta stop us on this? Hold on, y'all. Cause mama forgot to put a stop loss on her trade. Can't be just going around here trading silver with no stop loss. Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? All right. But excuses. Why are you stopping yourself? Why are you already blocking yourself from your blessings, from your opportunities? So I'm gonna do it at the right time. And all right, well, I'm gonna wait for her to do this, or once she do this, or once he do this, and I can be able to do this. No, what are you doing now for yourself? Right? Time waits on no man. All right. God is giving you every day that you open up your eyes, every time that you breathe in new air on a new day, there's a new opportunity for you to do something. A new opportunity for you to do something. So stop making excuses for yourself. All right. So those are my five. Uh, those are my five, right? And let's talk about taking that leap of faith. All right. Like I said, change can be hard, change can be difficult, change can be easy, change can be heartbreaking, change can be emotional, right? Um, I I'm putting myself out there. I'm putting myself in situations and places that are in alignment with me. So it was something that I signed up for. Didn't really know what to expect out of it. It was just that, hey, I'm going to try this thing. Like I said, I would rather say, hey, I tried it versus I didn't do it, or I was looking at it, but you know, unless it's an actual no, it's a no for me, dog. Unless I say no, you know. And even with that, I still got to pray on it. Do you really want me to do this? Or if you don't want me to do this, give me the sign. All right. So, um, I almost didn't do it. I signed up, went to the meetings, connected with some people, but I was almost going to be the devil tried to stop me. It was just it was excuse me, it was something that was just like, I don't know. This life be life and life is happening. It was a lot of things that was happening. And also it was Mother's Day weekend as well. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this, you know? But I'm like, you know what? I don't know what's gonna come out of this. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna take this leap of faith and fear of unknown, me being somewhere I have no idea where I'm gonna be at. I'm not connected to nobody. No one knows me. No one really knows where I am. But I went. All right. So I went, and it was the best experience that I have had. Okay. I'm talking about connecting with like-minded people, being poured into, me pouring into them. Everybody's on the same mindset, everybody's on the same frequency, everybody is just like aligning with each other. And I'm like, almost didn't go. I almost didn't see y'all. Didn't meet y'all. You never know what's going to come out of something. Most people think that everything is about, well, no, I'm not going to say everybody. That's what I'm saying. Most people. Most people would think that everything is about money, money, money. I need this and I need that. And I can't do this because I don't have that. But that's an excuse. All right. I got to work, 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 work because we need money, 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 money. When are you going to take a break? Are you only working for money? What's that? Why I feel like why I heard that song. I just heard that song. Why am I fighting to live when I'm just living to I don't think that matches. But but it's like why are you working, you're working for what? I get it. We gotta set up our future. But when are you going to enjoy the fruits of your labor that you have been working? Proverbs. Now, unless you're greedy. Greed is a sin. Let's not be greedy. All right. Let's not overindulge in getting money that we forget what we're doing this actually for. Because if you're working for just the money, you're just trying to get money and you're not caring about people's feelings, you're not caring about what you're doing and how you're affecting people. You just care about the money. And once you look up and when you do have the money, right? Because you didn't scammed and robbed Peter to get Paul and stepped on Sarah's neck. All right, just to get this money. You didn't crossed everybody up. And now you ain't got no bridge. You ain't got no steps to come down on because you didn't use everybody. Okay. So take that leap of faith, take that leap of opportunity, right? Get out your own way, all right? Especially if something is in the back of your head and it is repeating to you every single day, hey, you need to do this. When you, especially if it's getting to the point where everything in your path is stopping because God is telling you to do this one thing, do it. Take the leap of faith. He wants you to take the leap of faith. You should have just the faith of a mustard seed. Okay? You shouldn't fear nothing. You shouldn't fear nothing but God. So why are we stopping? All right? Why are we setting limits to ourselves? Why not take the leap of faith? The most best things came out of my life is because I was taking the leap of faith. Things that I could not see. Things I couldn't see past a year or 2 years. Sometimes I couldn't even see past a couple of months, but I still did it. And those were the best things. I'm like, hey God, I don't know what you have for me here, but if you want me here, I'm gonna be here. If you don't want me here, remove me from the situation. Remove me from the things that is not for me. All right. And that's another story for another day. But take that leap of faith. Stop talking yourself out of it. You never know what's going to pass you by. You never know what good is going to come out of the thing that you are stopping yourself from. Oh, and no, please don't take no advice from somebody ain't never been there, ain't never did it, ain't never done it. Cause what they doing, they putting their excuses and their insecurities on you. Now you didn't stop because you didn't listen to job. I'm talking about job. Yeah, you didn't listen to your job too. Shit. No, you didn't listen to whoever never been in the same situation that you've been in, never even walked this path, right? Do it for you. Do it for your happiness. Especially if it's something that you are like, I really want to do this. Don't use no excuses. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. So take that leap of faith. Work on those five things that's gonna stop you from being from from being stuck. All right. Attachment of identity, comfortability, your mental, waiting for motivation, and excuses. Knock those out the way, release that. All right. Surrender to change, be open to change, be optimistic for change, take that leap of faith, and go get the life that you deserve. All right, that's all I have for you guys. I love you guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, join the tribe. Make sure that you follow me. I am the balance candle everywhere. Um, yeah, the balance candle everywhere. IG, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Oh, baby girl. The girl wants some love and some attention. And I'm going to give that to her. I'm going to press forward today. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. And tell me where you're from. Tell me if you're liking this. Tell me what you want more out of. Give me your feedback. All right, good. And the constructive criticism if needed. Because I know I've been accurate. Girl, what are you talking about? I know, because sometimes I just be rambling and rambling. All right. It's okay. Hey, Ramiro, keep the videos to 15 to 20 minutes. I'll try. I'll try. But if I'm talking and talking and talking, okay, just fast forward it. Put that speed on 1.5. Let me sound like a little robot. And yeah, get these gems. Get this realness. All right. Get my brain. I'm not gonna get my brain. You do not want this brain. Not want this brain. But get get something out of it. I hope you get something out of it. All right, I love you. I see you in the next one.